loving father, husband. I could say 10,000 amazing things about Bryant Terry, most of which I just think you're an amazing human being, and what you bring to this community and to this world, the work that you do is truly inspiring, and we are all better for it. So let's celebrate Mr. Bryant Terry and his 4th book.
When I say hey, you say ho. Hey, ho, hey, ho. Repeat after me. I am somebody. I'm just joking. Big up to Jesse Jackson. So, can I get everyone to please just pay attention to me for 5 minutes? That's all I ask of your time. I know it's a lot of community, people want to connect, but I really just want to take time. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Please. Okay, so I don't really even want to talk about me that much. I don't even want to talk about the book. But what I do want to do, I want to thank the many people who helped bring this book to fruition. And, you know, in the acknowledgments, I actually write that it takes a village to write a cookbook. And it truly does, you know, I'm just going to thank, and so I'm reading from the book because I don't want to forget anyone. But first and foremost, most importantly, is my wife, Jadon, and my daughter, Mila, where are they? You know, I had no idea how challenging and it was really hard writing a book and parenting at the same time. I'm used to being able to just like work 15 hours a day, get up in the morning, work all day, you know, and it's just like, I couldn't do that. And I actually, you know, full disclosure, there was a period of about 6 months where I was working 18-hour days, I was missing every family gathering, I was not around on weekends, and I think it definitely was stressful on my now pregnant, beautiful wife up there. And so I just want to thank her for holding it down. And to all my family, my parents out on the West Coast, Marilyn Wong and Wayne St. Coon, thank you so much for your love and support for me, for Jadon, for Mila, and for the new baby. I want to give a big up to my parents who are here, to Don Fong, Hondo, and Alani, beautiful raising our families together. To my literary agent, Danielle Svetkov. Where are you, Danielle? Danielle, you're so brilliant, beautiful, amazing, and thank you so much for helping facilitate this book deal. To, okay, they're not here, neither are they. Well, so who's in the house from 10 Speed Press tonight? Melissa, Natalie, anybody else? Okay, some other editors I met a couple times, forget your name. But I have to say that I am so blessed to be with 10 Speed Press. That's my family, and if you all haven't gotten a chance to check it out, like this is, and I'm not saying this just because it's my book, if this was anybody else's book, I would say that this book is beautifully put together. And so, for me, it's just like such a blessing to have my vision for what I want my books to look like, for how I want my food to be presented, to finally come to fruition. So thank you to Aaron, I know he's not here, to Melissa Moore, to Natalie Mulford, to Tony Tajima, and to everyone else at 10 Speed Press. Big up y'all. Is Heidi here? Heidi Swanson here? Okay. Amanda Yee. Amanda Yee is my right-hand woman, my assistant. I couldn't have written this book without her. And I just want to read what I actually wrote in acknowledgments. Amanda, this book could not have happened without you. In fact, you made it better than it could have ever been without your hard work, intelligent feedback, and expert suggestions for improvement. So thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. I love you. And this is your book as much as it is mine. Okay, I know I'm bored now, but I just have to do this. It's requisite. Okay. To Nick James, y'all know Nick James. So Nick James, I create for a living. Like, he really helped me to conceptualize the palette, really think about like the aesthetic and just kind of the early phase of the book. So thank you, Nick James. Thank you to Kaba, to Anna LePay, to Sophie Wong, who allowed me to use these amazing textiles that she got from East Africa, Tanzania, and Kenya to everybody. Thank you guys for supporting me. So I just want to say that I wrote this book for everyone, and I wrote this book for people of African descent. For far too long, our food has been marginalized, our food has been vilified, and I really wanted to help bring the flavor profiles, the ingredients, the cooking techniques, the classic dishes of the African diaspora into wider circulation, into people's consciousness, and to realize, I want people to know that when we talk about farm to table, garden to table, green, people of African descent are the originators of that, and I think it needs to be recognized. And for those of us, you know, it's clear that people of African descent in this country and globally are dealing with, you know, many physical and geographic and economic barriers to just even having fresh food available in their communities. And we know that many of these communities suffer from the highest rates of preventable diet-related illnesses. And I would argue that in order for better health, spiritual health, mental health, physical health, and well-being, we don't have to look anywhere further than our own cultural foods. And so that's what this book is about. So before I leave, I just want to say that there's this woman, Doria Robinson, who I'm going to bring up next. And I've known about Doria's work, but I came to an event here last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, called Grits and Greens, and she was on a panel. And she was talking about the brilliant and in my mind, cutting edge work that she's doing in Richmond, really engaging communities, really ensuring that the solutions to the food insecurity and food justice in that community is driven and owned by the people living in that community. Yeah. And that the work is truly shifting power, not just coming in to you know, continue this not-for-profit industrial complex cycle, or to poverty pimp, or to have some fat, cushy, not-for-profit job in the community in which you're not truly trying to give the people in the power community, but she's empowering those people. And I want to say, we don't have a hat, but we have a salad spinner bowl. And so I want to pass this salad spinner bowl around. If you have $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you feel you can spare, I want to encourage you all to donate to this organization, Urban Tilt, and specifically to a project that Doria is going to tell you about that I think this money will be going directly towards, right? Okay, so can you all just give Doria 3 minutes of your undivided attention, because this is what this work is about. It's about this movement.
So I'm literally going to try to take 3 minutes of your time, and one, Bryant Terry has been my hero for a really long time, and I have like every cookbook, and I bring him out and try to cook some of this stuff up in Richmond with folks, and so I just can't say how much of a jewel you are, and there are people out there, you know, who don't always make it to things like this, who are watching you, and you're doing some great things for us, so thank you so much for your work. And this bowl that's going around helping us do this really phenomenal project that I asked Keith to come up on the stage with us. Keith is starting, one of our newest staff members at Urban Tilt. We are building a garden with his church community. It's one of our projects to actually get together with churches in our community and help their wellness communities build gardens and grow food and expand what they're already doing to include feeding people, quite literally, the things that are going to make them thrive. So I wanted to bring Keith up because he is the reason why I keep doing what I do. The money that we have goes directly to people like Keith, so that he can get a moment to grow and to bring his light through food, through connecting and reconnecting with people to the community. So the money that you guys are putting in that thing is in the salad spinner will actually turn into real food and real connections that Keith is going to help create. So if you can, we really appreciate anything you have to give tonight. Thanks, Keith.
Well, I just want to thank you guys. I hope that you guys help out with this organization, because it not only helps, you know, the community get together and see a beautiful thing come together. It's like seeing this, you know, all races get together and get along. And it's a good thing because it's helping. Usually, I don't get in front of a lot of people. Not like this. Yeah. So,
It's all right.
Not of course money-wise. It's just getting in touch with God, with people, good nourishment for your body, and then giving back and teaching the little ones. Then they can just make the domino effect, and then it just works out. It's not really about the money. But sometimes it is, but it's not really about that, because it all comes back. So that's what it's all about. So I can say